Your business identity is everything from what customers see to the paperwork they never do. Northwest is your one-stop business resource. Build your business identity fast with access to thousands of free resources, forms, and step-by-step guides. No account required. Don't wait. Protect your privacy, build your brand, and get your complete business identity in just 10 clicks and 10 minutes. Visit northwestregisteredagent.com/OFD-free and start building something amazing. Get more with Northwest Registered Agent at northwestregisteredagent.com/OFD-free.
In America, half of every dollar spent on brand medicines goes to entities who don't make them. While middlemen like PBMs and 340B hospitals drive up costs, Biopharma is investing $500 billion in new infrastructure and manufacturing here at home, and helping patients buy medicines directly at lower prices. Tell Washington to end middlemen markups and put American patients first. Visit phrma.org/middlemen.
This is Optimal Finance Daily, When, Why, and How We Give by Julien Saunders of richandregular.com. We think about the next stage of our lives a lot. Like a lot. After long weeks of the grind, after the daily standard routine of feeding, bathing, and putting baby Rich and Regular down, it's ritual for us to take a deep breath, enjoy a good meal, toast with a glass of wine, and just exhale with visions of the future floating in our minds. These moments remind us that our goal of early retirement is truly a matter of self-care and not some trivial pursuit of a lavish lifestyle. During weeks where the news cycle is particularly bruising, we'll squeeze in discussion on social issues that are happening around us and in our community. We stumble in and out of these bittersweet moments frequently, but always come to the other side optimistic, knowing we've done a lot to help ourselves get ahead and will be in a position to better help others in need. We help others today, but we know that more could be done. Giving is something we've not spent much time writing about on this blog, not because it doesn't enter our hearts or minds, but because we want to make sure that our message is on point. We're not sure that it is, but here it is anyway. We mentioned in our 2018 budget that we do in fact set money aside monthly for giving, but we didn't go into much detail. That's because our giving is all over the place. In fact, I'm confident that if we were to add it all up, it would far exceed the budget we've allocated for it. And we're okay with that. While many personal finance experts preach the importance of tracking and giving every single penny a purpose, we're more like, so long as the plan is on track, screw the rest of it. Put another way, as long as the money we need to survive and maintain our savings rate is achieved, we're okay with a few ups and downs in whatever is left over. Do we advise everyone adopt this loosey-goosey mindset? No. Our approach is the result of years of paying off debt, climbing the corporate ladder to earn an above-average income while living well below our means. If you've not earned your personal finance stripes yet, then it's best you track every penny, nickel and dime until you do. We should also mention something that's not called out in any of our past posts: tithing. The reason we don't mention it is because we don't do it. We're not official members of any church community, and it's not really something that's on our radar. Without going into much detail, let's just say that we're still searching for a spiritual home and therefore see no reason to abide by any specific religious practice. So if we're not tithing, what does our giving look like? The short answer is we spend and give away our money in a manner that's aligned with our values. That includes giving to people, organizations, and businesses that we believe in, as well as close friends and family in need. In full transparency, it's a tad uncomfortable talking about this because giving can be so easily scrutinized. It can oftentimes feel like a game you can't win because you're either giving too little, not enough, not as much as such and such, or not giving the right thing. But we've found that ignoring the perception and subtle shade folks throw your way is an effective tactic. It's as simple as reminding ourselves that giving isn't a competition and that it's okay to simply give what you want when you want to. With that said, Mrs. Rich and Regular might as well have a business card made with the title Minority Micro Enterprise Venture Capitalist. Not a month goes by where she hasn't stumbled across a handful of hungry startups that need funding to build a prototype or simply have a dope product worthy of purchase. In return, signed thank you cards and packages arrive at our doorstep often as we get to experience first runs of production from businesses we hope will someday make it big. This is giving. We know this because we know what it feels like to check an account with a fat goose egg, also known as $0, under the sales and revenue column. Sometimes that single sale and retweet is a sweet reminder that there are people who get it and are willing to pay for your product or service. We also know that more often than not, those entrepreneurs carry the weight of their family's well-being on their shoulders. In a sense, sales are signs of life and hope for them. Mrs. Rich and Regular also serves as acting public relations director for our household, so all birthday gifts, baby showers, weddings, holidays, and shenanigan planning are funneled through her department. That stuff adds up quick, so it's helpful to have some boundaries in place so we don't blow our budget. On the other hand, Mr. Rich and Regular is our household humanitarian and chief problem solver. Whether it's in support of local organizations in Puerto Rico, donations to NPR or PBS, those who can't afford surgery for their children, those who can't afford for their children to study abroad, or a family member that just needed their spirits lifted, Mr. Rich and Regular tends to use his magic money wand to help make bills disappear. This is largely because he knows what it feels like to have money issues disrupt really great opportunities or moments in life that have the potential to be life-changing. Whether it's a celebration bar tab, a once-in-a-lifetime trip, or supporting an entrepreneur's dream, these moments of joy and relief are deeply meaningful. So if swiping a card or hitting a few clicks can get it done, go on ahead and keep the party going. A few months ago, we wrote about the time we got to meet and sit with former Ambassador Andrew Young. The short lesson he imparted on us that day has forever been tatted on our hearts and mind. That is, fill your cup and then fill it again. Otherwise, you end up tired, broken, and full of resentment. As a result, we view our investment strategy as an act of radical self-responsibility. In the future, we look forward to formalizing our giving. It's a dream of ours to start a scholarship fund for underprivileged minority students who wish to study abroad, as well as provide funding to organizations that promote mental health awareness. There are several other causes that are important to us, but these two are at the top given our respective life experiences. The bottom line is, giving is one of the key reasons we're pursuing financial independence. In addition to recreation, that freedom will enable us to have even more time and money to solve problems that only money can solve. That's not to stun on those who can only give time because both are critical to making progress. However, volunteer hours alone don't build homes, churn inventory, pay legal fees, or put food on tables. That takes cash. We know what our superpower is, and we're using it as we see fit. You just listened to the post titled When, Why, and How We Give by Julien Saunders of richandregular.com.
Imagine you're a business owner who has to rely on a dozen different software programs to run your company. Each one is expensive, overly complicated, and worst of all, none of them are connected. Now imagine a platform that could tackle all of your business management needs in one place. That platform you're imagining? It's Odoo. Odoo has all the programs you'll ever need, and they're all connected on a single, simple, easy-to-use software, giving you peace of mind that your business is always being taken care of from every angle. Odoo assists in accounting, marketing, inventory, HR, CRM, manufacturing, and everything in between through its user-friendly interface and open source applications. Basically, if your business needs it, Odoo's got it. Odoo sounds pretty amazing, right? So stop wasting your time and money on those expensive disconnected platforms and let Odoo harmonize your business with simple, efficient software that can handle everything for a fraction of the price. It doesn't get much better than that. So what are you waiting for? Discover how Odoo can take your business to the next level by visiting odoo.com. That's ODOO.com. Odoo, modern management made simple.
Rinse takes your laundry and hand delivers it to your door, expertly cleaned and folded. so you could take the time once spent folding and sorting and waiting to finally pursue a whole new version of you. Like Tea Time You. Or this Tea Time You. Or even this Tea Time You.
So did you hear about Dave?
Or even Tea Time You.
So update on Dave.
It's up to you. We'll take the laundry. Rinse. It's time to be great.
This post reminded me of a panel discussion at the Economy Conference, which is an event I produce. Mrs. Rich and Regular, also known as Kirsten, was actually a part of this panel, and she expanded on some of the thoughts presented in this article. She makes a great point that FIRE opens up the ability to donate her talents and gifts to causes she really believes in. I also liked how Paula Pant answered this question of how giving fits into the pursuit of financial independence. She talks about how giving fosters an abundance mindset. This is because the act of giving acknowledges that you have and will have more than you need, and so you have a surplus to offer to other people in need. And if you're a real money nerd, you might even enjoy optimizing taxes by funneling your charitable giving through a donor-advised fund. If you'd like to watch the full discussion, check out the video titled, "What Role Does Charity and Giving Play in the Pursuit of F.I.R.E?" on the Economy Conference YouTube channel. And that will do it for another edition of Optimal Finance Daily. Thank you for listening, and be sure to come back tomorrow for more, where your optimal life awaits.